you guys, Doug Emhoff, who we have long speculated is gay, like really gay.
I just think he's a beta. I honestly don't know if he's gay because I think that's mean to actual gay dudes.
Fair.
I really do.
I don't know. I've always felt like he's a little bit on the gaydar, and
I think he could swing both ways, is what I think.
Okay. Well, he's definitely taken a liking to Tim Walz.
Totally.
And here he is saying it himself.
And again, we really bonded. You saw me get up on that stage, and we just hugged it out. A few of my friends texted me. It's like, what's the deal? Like, I've known you for 20 or 30 years. You've never hugged me like that. Well, you've never been a vice presidential candidate before on stage.
He's also drunk. I think he also could be drunk. And you know what? You know that he drinks like really fruity things. Like he has, seriously, he's probably drinking like those little canned like seltzer drinks, you know?
Oh, for sure. Like the Trulies or whatever they are.
He drinks. That's what he drinks. There's no way that guy's drinking. I mean, he's not drinking the Scotchy Scotch. He's like drinking a clearly Canadian or whatever those things are. Remember those? You guys remember those? Yeah, a Bartles and James. Remember? That's what
a wine cooler.
A wine cooler. That's what Doug Emhoff drinks.
Gretchen Whitmer was speaking of Tim Walz, because now we got to get into some Tim Walz stuff. Tim Walz is just wow, like that guy. He's so bad in every way. And he has radical ideas about immigration, which is essentially to do nothing, as we know. And Gretchen Whitmer was asked about Walz's immigration history, and she had a tough time.
Walz, and particularly on the issue of immigration. Obviously, some of his policies in his state have come into focus. He signed into law initiatives allowing undocumented immigrants to apply for driver's licenses, free tuition at public universities, and enroll in the state's free health care program for low-income residents. Would you like to see the Harris administration adopt those same policies, Governor?
Well, I can tell you, Tim Walz is a pragmatic guy. He's a Midwesterner just like me. And I think some of the wonderful things he's done in Minnesota resonate with, Americans in all states.
Why arrest?
She didn't answer the question. She's like, he wants to give all this he's giving free crap to illegals. And she's like, he's a pragmatic guy who eats casseroles. That's
just like me.
Just like me. That's not what she asked. Gretch.
If you are a person like me who sometimes falls into a late afternoon slump and you need a little pick-me-up and you would rather not like do one of the monster beverages or one of those like little shot drinks, which are not good for you at all, and you want to stay healthy, do what I do, which is just slam one of these gel packs from Healthy Cell. This one specifically, the Focus and Recall, this is what will boost your brain power and allow you to stay super productive and keep your energy up during the middle day slumps. And it's Focus and Recall. It's the peach flavor. If you've not tried anything from Healthy Cell, they have all kinds of like a daily vitamin, daily supplement pack, and all kinds of specialty packs to deal with whatever your issues are, whether that is Focus and Recall,
hair, skin, and nails,
whether it's sleeping, hair, skin, and nails, whether it's joint health and mobility, heart health. They have something for everyone, including their regular bioactive multivitamin. And they are chock full of 11 different kinds of things that you would have to buy separately to get the same benefit as one of these tasty gel packs, which absorb into your system 165% better than the tablet or capsule or pill that you might be taking. So if you haven't tried it, why not have a delicious way of getting your daily vitamins? You can try it. You can get 20% off your first order at healthycell.com/ Don't forget to use promo code CHICKS.
Do it.
So remember how we talked recently about the Tim Walz DUI from like 95, I think it was.
Right.
I did not know some of the details about how much his own campaign for governor lied on his behalf about that DUI. And props to this CNN guy for uncovering the actual facts and also shedding light on how much the campaign lied for him to become governor. This is extraordinary.
This is a story about someone getting a DUI arrest and then his campaign repeatedly misleading and giving false statements to the public about it. So let's just go to the facts of that 1995 arrest first, okay? Walz was speeding over 95 miles per hour in a 55 mile per hour zone. He failed a field sobriety test that was administered by a state trooper. He then admitted in court that he had been drinking. He was transported to a local hospital for a blood test that showed he had a blood alcohol level of 0.128, and that was above the state legal limit. He then took a plea deal where he pled guilty to a reckless driving charge. Now, those are the facts. That's from police records. That's from court records. And that all is completely undisputed.
All right. So that is clear. The idea of what happened. What did his congressional campaign actually say happened?
So let's fast forward to 2006. He's in a tight congressional race. He is running for Congress. This was a Republican-held district that he was trying to flip. And then a local Republican blog puts up that he had this arrest for drunk driving. Now, I'm going to give you sort of the bullets of what his campaign said about that. The campaign citing Walz claimed that he had not been drinking and driving. They attributed his failed field sobriety test to hearing loss from his time in the National Guard, not alcohol. The campaign falsely said that he drove himself to the station, that he was allowed to drive home. They said the DUI charges were dropped because they were unfounded. And the campaign even faulted this trooper for saying that he didn't realize that Walz had hearing impairment. They claimed a judge actually chastised the state trooper for it. Now take a look at just one statement that his campaign put out. They said he, quote, couldn't understand what the trooper was telling him during the field sobriety test, and the trooper refused to speak up. The DUI charges were dropped for a reason. The judge would not have dismissed them if there were anything to him. Tim drove to the station that night and drove home afterwards. I don't think the trooper would have allowed that if there had been a problem. So none of what they said in that 2006 race was true at all, as we saw in just looking at those details of the 1995 arrest.
So he lied using his military service. He lied again.
He lied again. And
he lied again.
Because I thought it was the governor race, but it was the congressional race.
God,
it doesn't matter. Because
what a loser.
Oh my God. The
complete
worst
loser this guy is. So he's drinking and driving. Thank God he didn't kill anybody. Right? Going 95 and a 55. Freaking idiot. And
but
then
but assuming, I mean, you know, he makes it into Congress on false pretense. Like his campaign totally made up everything about that night. Everything.
Blamed a trooper.
Yeah.
How dare he? What a dick.
Yeah, he's awful.
This guy is a lying sack of crap. And he's gotten where he's gotten because of lying. Everything is based on lies.